From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time now for Up Close and Personal here on The Horse's Mouth. Of course, on Buzz TV and at my bar at Tommy Max. Catching up with an old friend of mine, Kevin Porter, local product, who's made a great career out in Hollywood as an actor, producer, and a writer. Let's talk to KP, as he's known to me as he's here at my bar. KP, what's up, man?
It's good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
It's so
good to be
great
back.
to see you, man.
I got to tell you, just coming back to Jacksonville Beach, being here in San Marco, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I was just telling someone to how easy it is just to slide into that sweet, simple life of living here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And you never know. It's funny. I was explaining to someone that I feel like Dorothy, and I'm in Kansas, and then I went to Oz, and now I've come back to Kansas.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Appreciating the experience in Oz,
but
want to take all of that experience and bring it back here to the simple life.
When you and I first met, you were living here, and then we were doing Tom McManus Uncensored. Remember that?
Wow,
Chris.
good run.
We had a great show.
Good run. That was a great show.
Everybody wanted to be on it because they fed us steaks and all the sides. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was self-serving with the sponsors. I had Nike as a sponsor, so we had new shoes. And then we had Ruth's Chris, so we ate well. And then we had greatest sponsors in the world.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
You did the Willow, too, for those of you, Willow TV.
I created a yoga show, which was great. You were a large part of that. And I don't know if I've ever really given you the credit, because everything that you did well, I borrowed. And I said, if I ever own my own show, I see what Tom's doing. I see how he's doing it.
Okay, cool.
And I applied that to the Willow, so I want to thank you for that.
Residual checks on its way. Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. in the form of frozen yogurt.
Right, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
All right, so I remember you telling me, look, I got to go back out to LA. I want to go chase my dream. I got to
remember that conversation?
Yeah, it was a tough
one. That happened
one,
right after my sister passed away.
That's right, I remember that.
Yeah, my sister passed away at a younger age. And I remember being with her when we were she was taking that step. We had to remove her from the equipment.
Yeah.
And I remember telling her that I'm not done, and I will find a purpose, and I will find reason in what's happening.
Yeah.
And so to better celebrate her, I had to get back out there, because I knew that, as Rocky would say, there was something in the basement that had to come out.
And you've been working. I see all the stuff that you've been doing, from playing Batman to
it's crazy.
All different. We're going to talk about The Watchers, the TV series. You're going to film tomorrow. You're going on 3 different trips.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a working thespian actor. How much toll is that? I mean, that's got to be quite a toll on you, right?
It really is.
Reading all these scripts, getting all these character developments, all this
well,
stuff.
it's first world problems, we'll say. But when I was in my 20s, I worked a great deal.
Okay.
Because I was a specific type, and you work hard to be the best type that you can be.
Yep.
And that was fitness, that was exercise. I did a lot of that, and that was great, with the floppy hair and everything.
Yeah.
The 30s into early 40s was a no man's land, because then you're kind of in between, and so you're not young enough to compete with that, but you're not old enough and wise enough to get into what I'm doing right now. Once I hit my mid 40s, and I started to embrace it, and I had character and I had wisdom
from one of our past.
Everything she said, I loved.
Yeah, she was great.
And so then I saw my career taking back off, because there's not a lot. I'm 6'5", and I have a specific look. Grew a beard out. I grew the beard, and then I'm working like crazy.
Wow.
And so this second phase is defined by, of course, Batman and the Watchers. But it's, I think, defined by the diversity of projects that I had. The first phase was Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in Dodgeball.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, Laser, ladies and gentlemen.
Laser from the Purple Cobras in Dodgeball, and I'm very proud of that.
And can I cut just right in? Because I remember you used to tell me that back then, I don't know if it's still today, there was a specific role for you big guys, and you were called the Bigs.
Oh, yes.
You'd be the security guard, you'd be the police officer, you'd be the guy beating the crap out, whatever
That's
it
what
was.
Brandon, my buddy Brandon,
who was in Dodgeball with you. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so once you have, again, just maturity, and you have this this charisma that comes with age, and this ease that comes with age, and the silver at the temples, which I love. And it's opened many more doors, and also it's afforded me opportunities to play characters that are a little more nuanced. I don't have to shoot people or punch people or throw people out of windows.
Right. Although that must have been fun for a little bit.
It is fun. It is fun. That's the stuff that you did in your 20s and 30s.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying that I still don't do that.
No, I know.
And what will happen is they'll say, okay, Kevin, got a gig for you. It's this, and can you come in at 270? I like to float around 235, 240.
Yeah, right.
So then you just do what you need to do, and you're shoving, lifting. And I did it for the last time for a project a few months ago, and I can't do that again.
Yeah.
I just don't want to put that much weight on.
It's not good for your body anymore.
It's not fun. It's not good. It doesn't feel good. And also, the more that you do some type of physical alteration, the less talent you have to bring.
Yeah.
I want to be cast for the talent, what I have to offer.
Yeah. I think people, when they hear actor, right, they think the glamour. They don't realize how hard it is. And it is, I'm not an actor, obviously, but delved in the industry here and there from the outs. It is a wicked hard industry, whether you're acting,
it's a hustle,
whatever.
it's a grind.
Yep.
Honestly, you're just always on, you're networking, you're always eyeing your next job. You don't want to let go until you find that next job, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm three jobs out.
Yep.
I don't have anything past December.
Yep.
Things like that, and that's always on your mind. And they always, you step and the ground will meet you. You just have to have that faith. And it always has. But I hate having to think about it.
Yeah.
But then again, that's the price you pay for doing something that you love.
That you love, right.
You're on
The
set
sacrifice.
and they say action and you're living in that moment.
Yep.
And I just love the art. I love the craft of acting. I would do theater if I could.
Right.
Full time. And it's the act and the art of creating life out of nothing, creating the miracle of life out of you and I having a moment, like right now.
Right.
We're having
Absolutely.
a moment.
Yeah.
But if it were scripted,
Right.
if it were scripted,
Yeah.
and we were to do it with the ease that we're doing it now, we'd win Oscars.
Yeah, right.
And
right.
it's just,
wow, isn't that fun? So,
it's the matter of just living and having a conversation. As I always say, because I had a class for the last 4 years up until COVID, and I say it's just a conversation. It's nothing more than that.
Right.
And there's this saying that in acting, you are enough. What you bring to the table is enough. Just be you.
Right.
And so the person that I am, I've always been Kevin Porter or KP.
Yep.
But I'm Kevin Porter as if I'm a Secret Service agent.
Sure.
Or a cop or whatever.
All right, you played Batman, one of the most iconic roles. What was that like to fill those shoes?
It's incredible. It's something that I was cast as from Warner Brothers as their official live appearance Batman.
Right.
And so they would say, we need Batman at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade or in Tokyo or in here.
Yes.
And so I put the suit on and shake hands. And then I was approached by a company called Bat in the Sun. At the time, very small company. This was before YouTube.
Yep. Wow.
And they said, and they asked me if I wanted to be in one of their little films. And I just done Dodgeball. I was on General Hospital, so I didn't really think much of it. But then they just kept coming after me. And then finally I agreed to do it. And in life, we talked about seminal moments. You have to learn to trust and believe in someone. And if you believe in that right person, they could change your life.
Yep.
And I believed in them. And then suddenly YouTube hit and they were looking for content. And then you have this production company and have these wonderful little 5-minute superhero films.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, I did a film called Batman Vader. And it's Batman fighting Darth Vader on the Death Star.
Right.
40 million views. 40 million views.
Wow, so cool.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And then all the ones that we do get 10 million, 20 million.
Yeah.
And it's taken me all over the world doing comic conventions.
Yeah.
And then suddenly my career takes on another path, which is incredible. So Batman's a gift.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, tell us about The Watchers. It's out right now. First season's out on Tubi, you said?
It's on Tubi.
Tubi TV, right.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's a faith-based series, and that's something else that I kind of started to lean into in these times. And I can tell you, it's been over the past 4 or 5 years. And I'm, a Christian, raised a Christian, being Southern Baptist. But when you're in Los Angeles, you kind of keep stuff like that to yourself.
Yep.
Because over there, you're a Christian. Oh, you must, you must hate this.
You must hate everybody else for Christians, right?
And so I would keep it to myself, and then finally, I'm like, I'm proud of who I am.
Yeah.
And that is every level. I love grits. Yeah. Okay, I'm a Christian, and I love the color green. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
And so I started coming out more as that. I put it on my social media, and that was a big thing.
Okay.
It's not real unless you put it on social media.
Right.
And then I was approached by this production company,
okay.
and it was a faith-based series. And it's called The Watchers, and I played the lead, the Archangel Michael.
Cool.
And I'm I'm brought down to earth by God to basically fight the devil who is fighting to have the spiritual awakening. It's such a beautiful show. It's heartfelt. It came out at the right time, and it was in the last couple of years. And we talked about that over lunch. That's when it came. And so I was able to use my life experiences, what I was going through, and channel into this beautiful character of the Archangel Michael. Cool. And I would recommend anyone watch it. Out of anything that I've ever done, it's what I'm most proud of. I've done much larger budgets. Sure. It's a smaller budget, but it's a beautiful show. Great impact. Yeah. KP, so great to have you here, thank you so much. You'll be on again. Yeah, absolutely. You'll be on again. Hey, you never know who's going to end up at Tommy Mack's bar, man, talking about an acting career that spans decades, and he's done such a tremendous job. Make sure you check out The Watchers on Tubi TV. That'll do it for me this time around, right here on The Horse's Mouth, right on Buzz TV. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth.